Bortle here. Welcome to the channel, everyone. Hello, Bortle Nation. I'm going to be showing my updated post-Banlist, post-Grand Creators deck profile featuring Traptrix. Oh, and a little bit of the Brave token engine as well. Oh, and if you want to win some collector's rares, how did you get these collector's rares, Bortle? Well, guess what? Check out my last video. A lot of you may disagree with the combination of adventurers with Traptrix because, Bortle, don't you need to get that +1? Hey guys, guess what? We only care about the special summon effects of Traptrix in this deck. For those that don't know, the adventure cards, they lock you out of effects if it's not a special summon monster. So this looks pretty big, but they're just double sleeve. This is a 40 card main deck. Alright, again, it's post Banlist, post Grand Creators. Let's just go ahead and dive right into it. So we have triple Mermello. We have triple Mermello, 3 copies. Let's check out, I'm going to go ahead and showcase the ratios and then we'll talk about the rest of them. Double Mantis, double Dionea, 1 Vesiculo. Alrighty, this is a pretty weird ratio. However, in many cases playing during post-pandemic, I kept getting multiple Traptrix monsters in my hands. I can't get them out fast enough. Spoiler alert, we're playing Destiny Phoenix Enforcer in this deck, so I want to plus with Celestial and get those 2 cards, right? It's hard to do so if you have full hand of Traptrix monsters. So let's talk about the ratios. Mermello at 3. We always want to have one in the deck to special pop. You know, it's pretty decent, right? And the normal summon effect, you don't need to do it in this deck. If you have a way to get into your Brave token engine, you don't need your normal summon effect, guys. Dionea's for that follow-up play, and then in the past we were always gonna normal this and just link it away as well. Mantis, you don't want to use up your normal summon search unless you can't get access to your Brave token engine. And then Vesiculo, it's the same thing as Dionea, it does nothing when it's normal summoned. The cool thing about the Brave token engine is that you can mix it with pretty much any deck out there that does not need a normal summon effect. And now let's go ahead and talk about some extenders. We are playing triple copies of Parallel Exceed because this card's crazy. It gets you to Rafflesia, Turbo Out Rafflesia. It's just you need to play 3 because you want to see 3. All right, and some bricks. We have Celestial and Dasher. As mentioned earlier, we're playing the DPE engine because why not? You get to special summon free monsters with this. If this is in your graveyard when you draw a card, just gets you 2 cards. More bricks. Artifact Scythe. I don't know how Scythe or Dagda dodge the ban list, but why not play it? If the PK engine's still playing it, then why can't we? Obviously, guys, you set this with Dagda. Yes, surprisingly enough, you can turbo out Dagda with this deck. And then you can also set it by hard opening it as well. And then you're popping it with Destroyer, alright? We need Destroyer to come out for this deck to thrive. And let's go ahead and talk about the amazing Water Enchantress of the Temple. That's right, guys. We're playing 3 copies. Please ignore the rarity. They're collector's rare. I did not have a matching set of ultras of the spell cards, so yeah. This archetype, this Brave token engine, this is why Grand Creators is an amazing set. You discard it to get the engine going. You must maximize this card to search for the spell card that shoots out your tokens, alright? And then you can also have it to where it's special summon and use it as an extender to make a Verde Anaconda. Griffin is the boss monster. It's the Omni Negate. You can summon Griffin with 2 summons, guys. This plays around Nibiru. This is going to change the game forever. Alright, so if you don't know what Griffin does, you better do some research. It is an insane card. To meet the requirements to negate, it shuffles itself back into the deck for future use. You drop this first, Traptrix combo, end with the DPE as well. Alright, Rite of Erasimir. Alright, again, please ignore the rarity. Alright, guys, I didn't have a set of ultras, so I had to play with these collector's rares. I'm not trying to flex or anything, but if you want to see my opening of a bunch of collector's rares, check out my earlier videos. It shoots out the token, and not only that, it lets you activate this next spell card from the deck, Fateful Adventurer. And this card basically gets you to the Griffin Rider, or this next card, Dracoback the Rideable Dragon. That is it for our Brave Token Collector cards, which they're called Adventurer cards now. This card right here, many people may cut this out. However, this card alone outs any card. It bounces cards. You can bounce Mystic Mind, get that out of here. Bounce a skill drain that's been so pesky you can't get rid of it. This right here alone makes this deck just straight up amazing. And it's a tiny little engine, and you just need one card to pop off. You need Rite of Erasimir, or you need the Enchantress. This gets you this. This gets you pretty much this. Make sure to stick around towards the end of the video. I'll do some test hands and show you why this is just so amazing. Alright, so we are playing Triple Pot of Prosperity. Yeah, we're aiming for max efficiency right here. We want to dig into the Brave Token engine. Alright, we're always hitting for 6 cards. We are playing the double Fusion Destiny because, remember, it got slapped on the wrist right there, the DPE engine. The DPE is so good, it just carries, man. We're playing Shade Brigandine, maximizing on this. We're playing Infinite Impermanence. Yep, this is going to be the only hand trap in this deck because I feel that we can pretty much almost break any board out there. If not, you always want to go first. That's why there's a side deck, you know, to get some more efficiency out there. It really depends what your local scene is. Infinite Permanence is one of those nice ones because, you know, it can stun some floodgates, you know, stun some back row, negate some back row. Has multiple purposes and uses. Triggers Sarah if needed. And it outs, like, you know, just problematic cards like Dark Law and stuff. So yeah, we're running 3 of those. And then let's talk about some trap holes. I am playing 2 Gravediggers trap hole. Stops almost every deck. Any banish effect, hand trap effect. It's a really great card. And Floodgate trap hole. Alrighty, the main reasoning behind the Floodgate is because it can pretty much protect your Sarah from like anything. The only thing you can't flip face down are link monsters, obviously. But you can stop the monsters before they link, so that's why it's cool. It doesn't target. And then with pendulums becoming a little popular, if they go, pendulum 5, set all 5 down, baby, let's go. And last but not least, we have Ice Dragon's Prison at 3. The reasoning behind this card right here is because Eldritch might pick up a little popularity right there because of Skill Drain coming back. Cool thing is you can bounce Skill Drain with the Draco Equip spell, guys. That's pretty nice. So we're going to banish some Eldritch out there with this. This is still great against Sword Soul, you know, banish some pesky worms or whatever. Outs Dragoon, outs a lot of cards, you know, problematic cards, gets rid of their DPE. This is just really good, guys. And then it's live if you get hand traps, so you can at least, you know, special one of their hand traps if they try to get rid of your stuff. So that's the 40 card main deck right there. Let's go ahead and check out the extra deck, guys. It hasn't really changed much, but I'll just show you anyway. I'm playing the DPE engine, that's Phoenix Enforcer and Verde Anaconda. Link Spider, which serves a purpose now because you can actually link away a Brave token if you want to, you know, have an effect monster to go into Verde Anaconda easier, right? And then 2 copies of Traptrix Sarah. Yeah, that's really nice. You could play 3 if you want. And then we're playing Coolaria. That's a pretty nice card. Unfortunately, I'm not using Atrix in this version. You can technically maybe cut out a Dionea with Atrix. I feel Atrix is just it's not the greatest in this version. Ending with Coolaria may not be the best because if you're making Coolaria, you can make DPE instead, and DPE just in the long run it could stop a lot more things, you know. If I was not to play DPE, I would probably always turbo into Coolaria, and then you would see Atrix in this version. Dagda, if you have a really nutty hand, you can end with, you know, Dagda, DPE, freaking Griffin, turbo out the Scythe, and then obviously that's that. We have Nightmare Unicorn, so we can pump up our Access Code Talker, you know, to the max power of what we could do in this deck, right? This is just a finisher. It's a great card overall. Access Code, love it. We have our XYZs, Traptrix Rafflesia, pretty nice. We have Alamaris, and we have Type Thief Redoer. I love this card, man, hands down. And with Striker gonna pick up some steam there too, you may need to make this more often. And then we are playing Zeus Package. If anything, this is easy 3 cards to banish off the pot, but it gives you a 4 material Zeus. All right, so now I'm gonna do some test hands, guys, just for you. Alright, let's go ahead and draw our 5 cards randomly right here, right? So we open IDP, Pot of Prosperity, and Water Enchantress, Traptrix. Oh my goodness, Marmello and Shape Brigandine. It sounds pretty nutty, I'm not gonna lie. But let's go ahead and turbo out the Brave Token engine first before we play the following cards. So for this right here, check this out. If you haven't seen it before, it says if you control an adventure token, you can special summon this card from your hand. So it's an extender if you have a token already. Alright, you can banish this card from your hand or graveyard, add 1 Rite of Eressimir from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Alright, the rest of it doesn't matter because I don't believe there's a field spell yet. I could be wrong, let me know in the comment section down below. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and straight up banish this from our hand. Effect, search for Eressimir. And then for those that don't know Eressimir, if you control no adventure token, special summon 1 adventure token, then you can place 1 Fateful Adventure from your deck face up in your spell or trap zone. You cannot activate effects of monsters on the field this turn. You activate this card except special summon monsters. See, that's the most important thing right there, guys. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and special the token. So we have a token right here. Let's pretend token. Place the Fate face up. And then with this Fate right here, we're going to go ahead and use the effect to search Griffin and add 1 card from your hand, then send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard. So let's go ahead and send Pot of Prosperity. Why not? Because we have combo with Shade. This is a Omni Negate, remember that, guys. And then from here we can just go all out. We can go normal summon Marmello, obviously no effects because we cannot. Summon the Sarah, set your Shade Brigandine, activate the Shade Brigandine. Resolution, effect special from the deck, right? Let's go ahead and special summon Marmello, activate the effect, resolution, effect of Sarah to set. Let's go ahead and set Floodgate Trap Hole, why not? You can do so many things. Let's go ahead and make, we can go ahead and make a Dagda if you want. But the thing is, for this to Omni Negate, it returns itself to the deck to Omni Negate. So you don't technically need your token anymore. So remember that. Alright, let's go ahead and make a Dagda, right? We need 2 different monsters, so let's go ahead and get rid of our token. And Sarah, we don't need Sarah no more. And then we can always make another Sarah if you want. And then from here, we need to go ahead and get rid of the Shade Brigandine, turn it into an effect monster, which is Link's Spider, right? And then from here, we go ahead and link those 2 away to make the Verde Anaconda. And then obviously from here you pay your 2k, chain your Dagda. We're gonna set the Scythe, and now we're sending, we almost forgot to summon our bad boy right here, Phoenix Enforcer. Omni Negate, Phoenix Enforcer, Dagda over here, right? Because it turboed out to make the Scythe. And then you draw 2 cards with Celestial. So Celestial will get your cards, you'll recover some cards from that. Yeah, so this is basically the deck. Obviously, comment down below, let me know what you think about the deck overall. And yeah, until next time, everyone, if you're not a part of Bortle Nation, sub for Bortle. It's that easy and it's free. Oh god, yes. Until next time, Bortle out.